slowly. What up YouTube, it's me, it's your favourite Steve. How you doing? It's Friday, just walking through the park. So I've literally been awake for probably no more than 15 minutes. I'm late this morning, just off to the gym. God, I had to get out of the house this morning. We're meant to be having an appointment with a speech and language person this morning. I'd talk about this more on Sunday, but I don't want to go in the slightest. I am completely done with seeing any specialist or whatever until they sort the shit out. I just can't be bothered. And Liam ain't in the mood. We had an incident this morning where he likes to colour in. Right, so he likes to either if he starts colouring in and he gets lost in the colouring in, he loves it. But you know, he's doing it the way he wants to. He's not following any kind of thing, you know, any kind of colour system or whatever. And then he'll watch you colouring, so he'll tell you what colour to colour what in, or sometimes he'll just let you free flow. And like, it's really relaxing for him if you want to have like a few hours where he just like kind of relaxes. Like watching another person colouring, it proper relaxes him out. So last night, just before we went to bed, which I said not to do, Shell started colouring the picture with him literally like 15 minutes before we started getting to bed. And what happened was she coloured in like 3 parts of this picture. And to be fair to Liam, the colours that she's coloured in this picture are ridiculous, because they're not the right colours. Like, I think that's what it is. If you're colouring them in some kind of way that is right, he doesn't really care. But if you've like coloured something in that was meant to be black and you've put it pink, you know, he's going to lose his shit. So she's all of a sudden coloured in some colours that are nowhere near what like he designed his picture. And last night he cried when he was going to sleep. The picture, you're coloured in orange, green and grey. Like just screaming all the way until he went to sleep. So what's happened this morning? First thing when he's woke up this morning, like normally he'd have his tablet. Nah, he's woke up straight down the stairs, straight to the colouring book, and it's gone straight back to kicking off. And I just said, I was like, yeah, I've got to get to the gym, because I've like tried to be like non-selfish about the gym and stuff like that, but like, yeah. So if it comes to a thing of me only going to the gym and the kids ain't kicking off, I'll never get to the gym. And I'm enjoying going. Like, it relaxes me for the day. Like when I go for a run, I'm chill after, because I've just been for a run. Same with the gym. So I need to get this. I've got to be selfish when it comes to it. So I've got to go. But like, it's just one of them things, and I understand, like in his head, it's like the biggest thing in the world, like that or his mum, has coloured in this picture the completely wrong colours. But good Lord, I mean, it ain't going to end. Like, I just took the book off him. That caused me wearing me and Shell. I don't know, that don't help, but it's like, it ain't going to end until, because he's just literally not getting over the fact that Shell's painted this book in a certain colour. So it's like, so what a morning. When I'm hoping the gym's better, I'm hoping to get a good hour in, and then I won't give a shit after, to be quite honest. And hopefully when I get home, my wife's come to her senses and we're not going to this meeting, because it's pointless. What a YouTube. Sorry, I walk past this every day when I get to the gym. There's like a big banquet suite there, and they do like tribute acts. So you've got Take This, You got the real Robbie. Like, that guy has to look like that all the time. Aren't they even Robbie's tattoos? They're just a reggae tribute. Look, you can do that. Just have still the name. You got Freddie Mercury. I bet he walks around with a moustache. Sheeran, you piece of shit. Luckily, I don't know who the Chris Stellets are. It's the last one. Man. What up, YouTube? Right, yeah, sorry, I just thought I'd show those tribute acts. I see them like nearly every other day. They always make me laugh. That Robbie Williams one reminds me. I don't know if I might have told this story on the vlog before. It would have been early days though, because it was when I was early days doing the vlog. But I worked with this guy for, I think it was 2 weeks. He was weird anyway, but he ended up letting me know he was a Robbie Williams tribute act, and like he didn't need to be at the place where I was working. He didn't need to be there. He was picking up like, I think it was like £5 every weekend to do like a Robbie Williams tribute act, and like he was doing all around the country and all this, and you know, this was just his side thing, you know, working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week in the shithole, doing heavy lifting. I mean, that's what I'd like to do in my spare time, you know what I mean? So he kept like going on about like this. He was a Robbie Williams tribute act, and like that was after the first couple of days, and I think I don't show like that I'm impressed by people, and the least thing that you're a Robbie Williams tribute act, I couldn't give a toss. So he just kept going on about it, and then like the next day he comes in and he's like, oh yeah, and I think it was after the weekend, and he goes, yeah, I had a gig the weekend. I'm like, oh cool, well, did it go well? Yeah, it went well. He went, oh, I met up with the Rihanna tribute again, and I was like, and I hate people that do that. Like, I mean, as much as I'd want to know something, I wouldn't like carry on. If someone says to me, God, the weekend, I refuse to ask. You know, or somebody goes like, God, that was mental. You know, I hate people who text me going, oh, like, what a day I've had. Because I'm not going to ask. I refuse to ask. So if you want to tell me something, tell me something. But I refuse to ask. I'm not asking. So, like, this guy's like, you know, I'm not going to ask. And he goes, yeah. Well, he's like, I slept with the Rihanna tribute again. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. And he's like, yeah, like. And then he goes on about all these tributes. Slept with the Beyonce tribute, slept with the Lady Gaga tribute, like, you know, just like, and like I don't know, he's like making out like he's God's gift to tribute acts, and like I was like, oh, okay, and like, I'm just giggling, and he's like, well, he's like, oh, look, I'm joking. I'm like, nah, I just think it's funny, like you making it like it's a big deal that you're sleeping with these tribute acts, and like. He just kept going on about it all the time. Maybe he slept with this tribute. I think he slept with Madonna. And then, because I wasn't particularly impressed the next day, he was on about, yeah, why I got into being a Robbie Williams tribute act is because I was in Pop Stars Rivals. Now, before X Factor, there was this thing called Pop Idol, and before that there was this thing called Pop Stars The Rivals. Now, I remember watching this when I was a kid. I think it was the thing that Girls Aloud come out of. And it was basically, the concept was you made a boy band and you made a girl band, and he reckoned he was in the boy part of Pop Stars Rivals, and he was about to get in the band, and he was about to be a big deal in the band, in the boy band obviously, and he ended up sleeping with Cheryl Tweedy or Cole or whatever, was it Tweedy? I can't remember, Cheryl Cole, I can't remember, I don't even know what her name is now. It's like I ended up sleeping with Cheryl Cole and I got chucked off the show because she was in good stead and stuff like that, but you know, I was one of the last ones to be in the band, and you know, I got chucked off because me and Cheryl had a thing. I just like, oh no way. And he's like, no, I'm being serious, like, no, this is the truth. I'm like, I know, oh, man, and you're like here, working with me, look at her. And then I just started taking the piss out of him about that, because it's like, oh God, Cheryl. Man, well, Cheryl got the better end of the stick there, so and they find it particularly funny. But yeah, that walking past those trivia acts always reminds me of that. What you got, dude?
Mustache.
Mustache. Is that his nose?
Depending, he said he had a look and he said obviously he's probably going to be about, depending on what carpet your mum wants, he said the cheapest to do the horse there in London, probably about 83, 70 quid.
Now you put it on and you press his feet. Press purple or yellow.
Let's find Daddy and Liam. He's there on the phone.
What you got, dude? Wow, is that super cool? What else you got? You got ears? You okay? Is that his other hand? There you go. Got it in? It's super cool.
Let's talk to Liam and Daddy's. How are you?
How are you, Liam?
It's Elizabeth Head.
Is it Mr. Potato Head?
Let's talk.
You're going to talk? Go on then.
Well, only nine.
Yeah. What up, YouTube? How you doing? The kids are quiet. They're watching a film, so I thought I'd get a little bit of photos done. I wanted to show you this pimping dressing gown that I got, or robe, whatever it is, the weekend from the car. I did share it on Instagram. It's an Ed Hardy dressing gown. As you can see, it's not in the best condition, but it does look the bomb daddy-o. God, if I was single and ready to mingle, I'll be all over this. Look at it. Like, I'll put it on Bernadette, but I think it might be a men's like dressing gown. Imagine, just imagine like if you're a girl, imagine your man walking in on this, like with a little bit of that's PIMP by 50 Cent, if you didn't know my impression. But this is pimping. I am so tempted to keep it, but Shell wants me to completely burn it. But yeah, I don't know what to shoot for it at the minute. It does smell a bit frowsy. As you can tell, like, it's not perfect. It's a bit bitty in the old what's it called? You know what I mean? The logo of it. But yeah, I think it's pimping. Actually, I'll show you the inside as well. So yeah, then that's the inside. Kills love slowly. Sounds like a freaking R&B song. Kills love slowly. But looks legit anyway. Says SML, which is small, medium, large dressing in. Hollywood Ed Hardy loungewear. So I'm going to do a little bit of research. As you can see, it's a little bit pulled to bits, but it only cost me 7 of my English pounds. I'm not sure whether to go, but yeah, I am going to start trying to do haul videos again. I haven't got that many hauls lately, to be fair. I haven't been really outsourcing. This haul's been doing me pretty well. And then I've been going to the car boot on a Sunday and a regs now. But yeah, I'm not sure what to go. I'm going to look it up and then we'll have a look. But yeah, God, I'm so tempted to keep it for myself. Grow a handlebar moustache and like just come a straight up pimp. Might even get a hat. What are you, Chief? Hey, dude, just been in the loft. I'm not getting some stuff to pack. I was bringing a lot of stuff I've just photographed. It's like, I'm knackered. I've just woke up on the living room floor. Fell asleep. We went out for some food earlier after Liam's appointment. We ended up taking him. We ended up getting him that Mr. Potato Head for an easy ride in the appointment. It was pretty pointless as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I chilled out after this morning. After I went to the gym, got some of the frustrations out in the gym on a boxing bag. I was alright. Yeah, I'm just not a morning person. The kids aren't morning people, so we clash. What was I going to talk about now? Yeah, his appointment. Again, I talked about this earlier on the week. I said we were going to leave it till Sunday. You know what, I'm just going to put you here because this is no longer the live from the loft place, so I'm not stealing the view. Yeah, we had a letter earlier on this week from. It was basically when you take them for the autism. Sorry, I'm half asleep. I've literally just woke up. When it gets sent through for the autism diagnosis, it has to go to this thing called panel, and all these like specialists and stuff like paediatricians and all that crap all put their opinion together. Now, the last time we went, the whole thing lately is we've made a point of not mentioning the I word, basically. We haven't mentioned autism, we don't mention it anymore because the big thing on his last one was we felt like it was made out like we were really pushing for the autism diagnosis, and we've really, you know, we don't care about the label, it's more to do with helping him. But so we talked to this new paediatrician. She turned around, she brought it up. She brought it up, and it had been brought up in 2 other meetings with 2 other specialists. About, like, do you think it should be going back to panel and stuff like that? And we were like, well, yeah, but we don't want to talk about it because it seems to be a taboo kind of thing if we ever bring it up. So this paediatrician was very like helpful and said, oh yeah, you know, we'll put it forward and blah blah. So we got this letter, what she's writ up. And what she writ up in the letter is she turned around and she went, I've told the parents that because they seem to be really wanting a diagnosis, I've told the parents that I'm going to be open-minded and you know, bring it back to panel. Now, my argument was that I just said she like this big report, this 3-page report, and then she put that at the end, her being open-minded about an autism diagnosis, even though Liam, it said open-minded about an autism diagnosis, even though Liam shows this and that and this. Like, he's got, as we've said before, he's not a stupid kid. It's just, he's, you know, there's certain things that kind of hold him back because what we think's autism. But I like kind of went mad and said, well, I'm not going to any of these meetings anymore because I think they're pointless. If she's going to write up these reports, if she's brought it up in front of us that she thought it would go back to panel for an autism diagnosis, and then she puts that in the letter that she was kind of doing us a favour kind of thing, because she said she was going to be open-minded about it. I just said, right, I'm not going to any more of these meetings, and I wasn't going to go to this one today. I ended up going after a few conversations with Shell. You know, like saying to support her and stuff like that. And again, it was the same thing today. It's a speech and language thing. He's not going to get it because he just like, you know what I mean? He can do choice. Like today, we were doing choice in this meeting, but he wasn't interested. As I said, he was in a foul mood, and he's not interested. He just didn't want to know. And the lady was really trying to push it, and then I had to kind of turn around and go, look, I'm just letting you know, he's not in the mood. Maybe if you caught him on another day, maybe this would go smooth, but right now today, he ain't in the mood, and whatever you ask him isn't going to go down well. So, you know what I mean? He's sure, no, okay, well, you know, I've got to write down something. And I'm like, no, you can write down whatever you want, but I'm just saying he's not going to go through with it today. You know what I mean? So she wasn't very happy, but it's just, I don't know. I just feel like we're getting nowhere with it, and I know it's going to take a while, but I'd just prefer. I don't know, I'm not blaming the consultants, because I think what it is, they have all these meetings and they're seeing so many kids and stuff like that, and then all they do is they look at the notes they've written down, they look at his past reports, and then they make up something. That's what I think, because they completely forget what the conversation was beforehand. They completely forget the conversation that you've had before. It just winds me up. It really does. It winds me up, because I'm just like, okay, so you got our thingies up about him getting a diagnosis. As I said, we're not bothered about a label. It just gets us more help when it comes to, like, because I want to do a course. I want to do an autism course. I want to be able to know what I'm doing when it comes to, like, helping an autistic kid. But when they put stuff like that, they're you know, we're going to be open-minded and blah, blah, blah. I just said, you just put a big but at the end of, you know, he's got this and that. But, you know, that's what she basically did at the end of the report. She might have put a lot of stuff before about examples of him being autistic. But when you put, you know, I agreed with the parents that I would be open-minded about an autism diagnosis. But Liam does show this, that, and the other. Good communication sometimes, and blah blah. And I just think you just shit all over the report. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But for me, she just took a massive dump on a piece of paper and sent it off to us. That was my thingy. But I'm just kind of past care. I'm just past caring. But I think today I was just in a mood this morning, because I didn't want to go to this meeting today about speech and language. I already know what's going to happen. I already know he's not going to enjoy it. I already know he's going to kick off. And it just, yeah, I just really wasn't in the mood to be sitting there with some consultant who's like, so what's he like at home? Well, you know, we've seen him at school, and at school he's fine, and blah blah, and you just want to go, you. You just really do. But anyway, sorry to have a little bit of a down, but I'm not being down about it. It just, seeing these people just piss me off. And I'm not blaming the consultants. They've got too much on. They've got too many kids, too much on. The way that they do it just does not work from my point of view. This thing of having so many consultants see a kid, like 6 or 7 consultants see a kid, and then they take their reports and then give them to a panel of people that have never met the kid to give a diagnosis on something that's going to affect him for the rest of his life. It just, for me, doesn't make sense. But anyway, I'm love you and leave you. Yeah. Peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful, and I will see you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.